here. I just want you guys to know that I'm always here to make sure that you're in a good position. My personal direct number is this 4434 number, okay? And then for you, I do want to give you my government license identification number here. It's required and legally I have to give this to you. It's going to show that I'm licensed, that I've been through all those background checks, all that fun stuff, okay, for you, Miss Carmelia. It's a 1950. You got that? And if you need me to send you like a copy of my driver's license or any like, personal pictures, I help with some clients, just let me know. I just really stress with the way of the world that you just know exactly who you're talking to today, okay? And then I guess kind of back to you here, Miss Carmela. I know that you were looking around for your husband or Mr. William. Kind of tell me what had you guys motivated to even start looking around for some, I guess, burial or some life insurance? Okay. And when you say you're just looking, can you kind of fill me in? What are you, I guess, looking for? Okay, burial benefits. Okay. And are you just like, I guess, since you don't have any coverage, what are you most concerned about? Okay. Okay. Benefits to bury. So it sounds like if something happens to you or even to Mr. William, you want to make sure you have something in place to kind of cover all your burial costs. Is that kind of what I'm hearing? Okay. Okay. And okay. And I guess, just wanted to see kind of if something does happen to Mr. William or something does happen to you, who would, I guess, be responsible for, I guess, coming out of pocket to pay for those burial expenses if you didn't have the life insurance? Okay. 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 And then your sister. Okay. And I know this is a tough question to ask, but, God forbid if something did happen to William and you guys don't have the life insurance, would you be in a position where you could come out of pocket for 10 to 15,000, or would that be tough for you guys? Okay. Okay, it'd be kind of tough. And same thing if something happened to you, would your sister be in a spot where she could, come out of pocket, or would that be really, really hard for her as well? Okay, she could. Okay, she could. And then for Mr. William, I guess what would you do if something happened to Mr. William tomorrow? Would you have to like raise money? Would you have to ask your sister to pay for his funeral? What would you do? Okay. You might see it on Facebook, like those GoFundMe's and the fish fry dinners. You don't want that to be the case, do you? Okay. Wow, it sounds like this is very, very important to you, um, Miss Carmela. I guess kind of feeling what's been kind of holding you back. Have you not been able to find anything comfortable and affordable for you? What's been kind of going on there? Okay, affordable. So it sounds like, have you been looking around for a while now, or? Okay, just started. Okay, but it sounds like you value the life insurance. You really want to make sure that you have something in place. It's just more like maybe the prices have just been too high for you, huh? Okay. Yeah. And what have they been telling you? Like, have they been telling you it's been outrageous? Okay. 40 and $60. Okay. And then what would be, I guess, comfortable for you? Are you looking at the kind that, say, that $30 to $40 range, I'd assume? Okay. Okay, here. Let me just see. It's looking like he is eligible for the cheapest rates. And are you guys both just looking for something like where the cost won't change? It'll be there for you for the rest of your life, and something that's not gonna expire on you? Okay. And how about that waiting period? You don't want anything with that 2-year waiting period, right? You want something, if something happens to you or William tomorrow, that full amount will be paid out, correct? Okay. Well, it's looking good. Like he is eligible. We can even check out some options for you here in a second for the most affordable options statewide. And I'm just curious, I guess, would you be the one funding this for Mr. William, or he's going to be paying for it? Okay. So the company statewide that would give him the best rate is with the company called SBLI. I want you to write that down on your paper. Have you ever heard? Yeah, Savings Bank Life Insurance. Have you heard of those guys before? Okay, so they've been in business for over 100 years, founded around 1920. They're A-rated with the state for you, which means that they have never or have not missed a payout claim in over 85 years, okay? Really well-known, established company. Also for you, they'll pay out their claims in 24 to 48 hours, which means if something happens to him, 24 to 48 hours, you will receive that check for the life insurance. Very important, okay? Also for you, at SBLI, they do things differently. No other company offers this benefit. It comes free with the Sequoia Concierge Program. Have you ever heard of that before? Okay, so free with your policy, you get access to a full funeral service planning team. Basically, 24/7 support will actually help basically plan the funeral arrangements, ease that burden for you, even help negotiate with the funeral homes, and just allow that full burial process to be very, very simple for you guys so that there is no stress when that time comes and that your life insurance will cover the full amount for you, okay? Also for you, I forgot to ask Ms. Carmelia, were you guys looking for more of a cremation or are you gonna kind of go that burial route? Okay, so having like 10,000 or so is kind of all you're looking for? Okay, well, I got good news here. Out of all 26 company, this is also with his health conditions and the medications you gave me. This is one of the only companies that will give him like that day one coverage, which means if something happens to him tomorrow, you get that full 10,000, okay? Now, we got to make sure we can find you something that's comfortable and affordable for you. Would you say having a little bit, is that better than, I guess, having nothing in place? Okay. So, yeah, this is the cheapest for you statewide. So they have three options for you. They have, the starter program for people who are really tight and fixed incomes that want to have a little something in place. They have a $10,000 option and a $12,000 option. You could just really go up or down based off your budget and your needs, okay? So for you here on this, yes, ma'am, the 10,000. So I'll start with the starter program. We'll work our way up. Is that fine? Because there's different packages. So the $7,000 package, that'll be everything. This is this enough to squeeze by. So basically, something happens to him, you can get him buried, and you don't have to worry about raising money. You can squeeze by really tight, especially with that concierge program, to make sure that everything's taken care of, so you're not burdened. That 7,000, there's no company here on the market that's gonna be cheaper than you here. That 7,000 would be $48.52 for 7,000. Okay. The middle option is the 10,000. That 10,000 for you. I don't know if I'd recommend this. I can guarantee it's gonna be that cheapest for you, but it's gonna make sure it fits your guys' budget every month. That 10,000, if you can get approved, would cover that full burial start to finish. Make sure everything is completely taken care of there, and that you're not like on Facebook trying to raise money. That 10,000 of coverage would be $67.52. Okay. The last option is that 12,000. I don't think I'd recommend this for you. This is if you're trying to leave a little gift or have more of elaborate services. That 12,000, I don't recommend it, but it'd be $80.19. Okay. Now, I guess since you would be the one funding this, we'd have to get him on the phone as well to do the application. But I guess kind of fill me in, since you don't have any coverage at all, Miss Carmelia. Would you say like, okay. So it's more that you want the coverage, but the price is the issue. Okay. And it sounds like you've been looking around for a while now. I guess, would you say having a little bit, the 7,000, would that be better than having nothing, or what does that look like for you? Okay. With the 7,000 for the $48, would that be comfortable, sustainable, and affordable for you guys? Correct. Life insurance is based off each individual's health and age. So you'd have to then look at some options for yourself. I can let you know that no matter how much more searching you do, there's really not much options that you could beat that price truthfully. And ultimately, if you did find something maybe $1 cheaper, they're going to put you with like a waiting period for 2 years. You don't want to do that, do you? Okay. Let me see here if there is anything. Even like the next company is with his medications. Yeah, it's going to be an extra $2 more expensive. There's really On the marketplace, I work with 26 companies. I work with Aetna, Prosperity. I work with Mutual of Omaha. I work with AIG, True Stage, Lincoln and Heritage. They're all going to be way more expensive for you. Um, so I guess the question is, would you say, would you value having a little something, or is it not that really important to you? Okay. Okay, gotcha. Would you want to look for an option for yourself, or try to get you close to that price range, or should we kind of just let it go? Okay. Okay. Well, I just want to let you know, as you do look, if you both want life insurance, you're gonna probably closer to that $100 range for both policies, if that's what you're looking for. Would that ever be feasible for you, or is that going to be impossible? Okay, impossible. So I guess, if you never do get this taken care of, you're just gonna have to raise money for both you guys. Okay. And are you okay with that? Okay. So you just want to you're okay with putting your family in that position to kind of struggle and find a way to bury each other? Okay. Okay. Well, if you wanted coverage for yourself, the cheapest that you could get with your health, at 7,000 would be $28 if that was important to you. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can help you, or, this is going to be the best option for you guys, but it sounds like it's more. Yeah, I could go at 5,000 of coverage. Would you want to look at 5,000 for him? No. Okay. So what could I do for you today? Okay. So when you think about it, I guess what does that look like? Is there something I didn't, I guess, educate you on that would be a concern for you, or what's the biggest concern for you? Just the price? Okay, yeah. Are you kind of aware how insurance works? I guess the older that you get, I guess the more that you wait. Are you aware that the cost will go up? Okay. So I'm just fighting for you here. I'm just concerned because I know what it looks like. I just see some people on Facebook how tough it is, and I'm sure you don't want to be scrambling when that time comes. I feel like I failed you. Is there anything I can do for you? Okay, so just bite the bullet. I guess you'll never find anything that really fits the budget, and I guess just be ready to start raising money on Facebook is your plan. All right. Well, hey, Miss Cecilia, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. If you need anything, just know that I got your back, and if you can, ever need to call me, you can reach me here anytime. Okay. Have the best day ever. See you soon. Alrighty. Bye bye. So guys, that is my sales process right there. How to assess the need. Again, we are focusing on understanding the prospect, not the product. Right there, basically, she literally had no money. She wanted the coverage. You can see how, I guess, dumb I made her feel for not being able to move forward. But anytime you get to the end and the price is the only objection, they truly don't even have $10 to pay for something. You as a salesman did everything. This is how I ask the questions. This is part of my script. And if you can become a freaking killer on the phones, you'll close more deals. But that's how I do it. Hope that helps.